is Brooke Shields, and I'm sure you're happy right now that you're watching Citybuzz.
Hey, Dr. Oz here with my wife Lisa. You're watching Citybuzz.
Hi, I'm Aiden. You're watching Citybuzz.
And if you're not watching Citybuzz, you're fired.
Kick off the new year in style, where to shop, where to eat, and where to go. Citybuzz has the best of Chicago. This year, the Chinese Lunar New Year falls in January. So why not celebrate by brushing up on your culture at the Chinese American Museum of Chicago?
So welcome to Chinatown. This is the Chinese American Museum of Chicago. The mission of the museum is to educate and promote Chinese American culture in the Midwest. So we'll be celebrating the Year of the Dragon, January 23rd, 2012. We're going to have a Chinese New Year parade on Sunday, January 29th. We have 5 local schools. They're going to have their dragons and the lions coming out too. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So in Chinatown, you'll find a lot of restaurants. It has a lot to offer, a lot of shops, gift shops, restaurants. You can also appreciate the different architectural styles from the past.
When it gets cold in Chicago, the cold get going. The McCormick Tribune Ice Skating Rink at Millennium Park draws thousands of visitors every year. It's open every day, weather permitting. And here's the best part, it's free. Smile for the cameras. The Museum of Contemporary Photography is the only museum in the Midwest with an exclusive commitment to the medium of photography.
The museum has a wonderful collection of over 12,000 photographs from the 1930s to today. The museum embraces a wide range of contemporary practices, looking at different types of aesthetics, different technologies with photography, all the different forms that photography takes in contemporary society today.
Hey, and if you're in the mood for something more relaxing, take a walk through the Smart Museum of Art.
The Smart Museum of Art was founded in 1974, and it is open free to the public on the campus of the University of Chicago in Hyde Park. The Smart Museum is unique in Chicago. Not only is it free, but it also offers an intimate experience with works of art where different cultures speak to one another, different movements and cultures, in a way that is much harder to find anywhere else. You can see traditional works of art and contemporary works often right next to each other, and you can think about the trends, the ideas that have passed from one generation of artists to the next. It's really an extraordinary combination, and it allows people to think about art in a different way.
Look at me, princess. Isn't it a good picture?
To really see Chicago, you gotta go out on a ledge. The Sky Deck at the Willis Tower, Chicago's tallest building.
Skydeck Chicago is a one-stop Chicago experience. This is something you're going to take with you the rest of your life. The fact that you came to North America's tallest building and looked out into 4 states and of course experienced the ledge. Glass floors holding you 1,353 feet over the city. You're going to walk out of here with a pretty good experience.
When you come back down to earth, check out art that's out of this world. The Art Institute of Chicago is home to more than 300,000 works of art, including American Gothic. The collection spans 5,000 years and culture from around the globe. A must-see for adult art lovers, the museum and school also offer many activities for families and children who want to explore the wonders of the art world and create masterpieces of their own. The 1 million square foot building was built on rubble from the 1871 Chicago fire at Michigan and Adams Street. If you love new looks, make the scene at the Museum of Contemporary Art.
The MCA represents the spirit of Chicago in that it's such a cosmopolitan city that seems to take risks and to want to sort of push the envelope and push the edge, and we try to represent that in terms of contemporary art. So always bringing the freshest, newest things from around the world to our audiences who we think are sophisticated and want this kind of stimulation on a constant basis. So we really try to keep things coming on a very frequent, regular basis. So I really feel like we contribute to the cultural richness of the city.
One trip to the Chicago Cultural Center and you'll be up on the arts. Take in the abundance of paintings or take a look at the variety of books created by Chicago publishers at the Chicago Publishers Gallery. Relish the world's largest Tiffany Dome and then drop in for one of the free performances.
The Cultural Center is a place where you can find different exhibits that change. In fact, in some cases, It's a rotating series of exhibits. You can go there at different times. You'll find something different and interesting every time.
And cigar lovers, for a place that's always smoking, check out Ivan Reese.
Ivan Reese was started 5 generations ago by my great-grandfather's uncle in 1857. What's unique about Ivan Reese is our vast selection of both pipes and cigars and tobaccos. 3-Star Blue is possibly the best-selling private label tobacco in the country, and it's been our flagship brand for over 60 years. Something else unique about Ivan Reese is that we have a large smoking lounge that is a private members-only lounge, but we do offer a daily fee for out-of-towners. So you're welcome to come in with a bottle, sit down, enjoy a cigar, and get on your computer if you'd like and spend the day. Most of our regulars that come in, we kind of treat them like family. It's kind of like a Cheers atmosphere in here. We know most of our customers, and we try to have a good time with them all.
Welcome to Embo. So Embo is actually an eco-friendly boutique, and what that means is that all of the new clothing that we carry is produced from sustainable materials, environmentally safe dyes, and for the most part it's produced in the USA. What's interesting about this piece is not only that it's cute and I love the way it looks, it's a wrap, it's called the Shiloh wrap, but it's actually produced from a material that comes from corn. It's called a Sonora corn jersey. And if the viewer could actually feel this, they would be very impressed because it's one of the softest fabrics that I've ever felt in my life. One of the most popular items at Embo currently is a scarf or a wrap of sorts. And what's very unique about it is that each one is actually a repurposed sweater and a repurposed t-shirt. I also intermix vintage accessories, so new clothing with vintage accessories and repurposed items.
My name is David. I'm the owner of Store B Vintage, located in Bucktown, Wicker Park. We predominantly sell vintage from the 1940s through the 1970s. We have begun doing some contemporary and late 20th century designer clothing as well. We've collected a very well-edited group of clothing. There are serious collectors of vintage and then people who are just having fun with it. For example, this is an Yves Saint Laurent blouse from the 70s. A serious collector might look for this. And this is a leopard print two-piece suit by Moschino. More than likely, they just wear the jacket with jeans or leggings. Really fun way to add vintage to your wardrobe.
My name is Carl Dahlstead. This is my new store, C. Dahlstead, located in Chicago's Wicker Park neighborhood. We specialize in men's and women's clothing. Quality garments is our main focus, with fine fabrics being imported from Italy and France for the most part. All our items are made here in Chicago. It's all well-made, quality pieces. Most items are wool blends with some cashmere.
All of the pieces have some sort of creative detail. They're not just a basic skirt or dress. They either have some sort of pleating, like you can see in this one in the front, with the cashmere hem at the bottom, and then there's custom lining on all of the pieces.
I pick a lot of my fabrics based on touch alone. Just, it's not soft, it doesn't make the cut. So it's very important to me.
I started making handbags. Actually, it was out of the blue. I had no fashion background or anything like that. But when I was living in New York, I fell in love with leather and skin. We have like a real leather, such as lamb and cowhide, calfskin. This is like my current line. Everything basically in ostrich, and I mix like the two skins like this and python and ostrich. This bag is the 2011 best handmade handbag according to InStyle. It has to be perfect.
Hi, I'm Tracy Glabowski, owner of Serato Boutique at 3451 North Southport Avenue in Chicago. And I opened the store to really celebrate Chicago and Chicago fashion and the talented fashion designers that we have here in this city.
I am Miriam Cecilia Carlson, the designer for Miriam Cecilia, my clothing line. The pieces are simple and have a great silhouette that really flatters the woman's body, and pieces that people really can just turn into their own.
It's definitely a line you'll want to come check out when you're here visiting us in Chicago.
We're at Two Sisters Boutique at 3828 North Lincoln in Chicago.
And this is a women's clothing boutique specializing in items under $100.
We have going out tops, we have dresses that are worthy of going to a wedding, but we also have dresses that you can throw on with flip-flops and wear daily.
We have designer look denim that starts at $59, so we have a ton of customers that keep coming back for those. It's addicting.
We like to think of ourselves as like the store around the corner, not one of those high-pressure boutiques where you feel like you have to get dressed up to go in. We just want you to stop in, take a look around, and just enjoy the shopping with no pressure.
Hi, I'm Hillary, and you're at the T-Shirt Deli in Chicago.
I wanted to open a t-shirt store. I thought maybe a store that has other people's funny sayings, and that's where the idea of opening a store that everybody can come in and get whatever they want on a shirt, and that's where the deli idea came from. Just like in a deli, you can come in, put whatever you want on a shirt, and we make everything to order. There's nothing pre-made here. You can do absolutely anything on a shirt.
Mercedes-Benz Spring Fashion Week in New York kicks off with Fashion's Night Out. That's when sidewalks become catwalks, celebrities mingle with models at the hottest stores in the city. This year, Fashion Week marked an emotional milestone, the 10th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. Donna Karan's DKNY collection was a tribute to the American spirit.
The inspiration was America. You know, red, white, and blue, the celebration of America. It was very much about freedom.
9/11 was also on the mind of Diane von Furstenberg.
The silhouette is very, practical, very effortless. It's a lot of layers, a lot of utilitarian, a lot of mixed fabrics and mixed prints, and yet confident.
At Custo, Barcelona, it was all about edgy and pushing the style envelope.
Well, the inspiration is the challenge to reinvent our identity every 6 months.
Donna Karan's high fashion collection had an island inspiration.
The collection was inspired by Haiti. It was a Haitian artist, Philippe Dardot, who I'd met when I had been down there, and I felt that it would be absolutely wonderful to celebrate the artist and allow the fashion world to see what Haiti truly is all about.
Ralph Lauren revamped old Hollywood glamour with modern touches. And that's your Spring Fashion Week wrap. Still to come, Chicago's greatest restaurants, sizzling nightlife you don't want to miss.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
Check out Citybuzz.com for even more information on Chicago and what's going on across the country. And follow Citybuzz on Twitter and Facebook.
I have to say that I had some very, very good barbecue at the Twin Anchors restaurant, and I will forever remember being an absolute mess, but in heaven.
Growing up in the food business with a family of restaurateurs, I've always been interested in the local food scene, and Chicago happens to be one of my favorite cities. So let's check out what they have to offer.
We're at Waffles. Our thing is gourmet waffles. Waffles are very versatile, so you can pretty much put anything on a waffle. The red velvet waffle is actually one of our very popular waffles. And we have our Mexican chocolate waffle. The chocolate is already cooked into the batter, and topped off with your traditional Mexican chocolate. Very, very delicious. We actually have 2 base waffles, one of them being the Brussels waffle, which is your more traditional waffle. Deep pockets, perfect for syrup. And then we also have our Liege waffle, which is actually a little heavier. It's cooked with the syrup already in the batter. So once it's actually cooked, the syrup crystals explode in it, giving it a natural sweetness to it, which gives it a really, really great taste.
Craving that original Chicago deep dish pizza? Well, head over to Gino's East, where it all began. Check the walls where decades of delighted diners have left their mark. You'll be writing your initials on that wall too, once you've tasted the famous golden crust, the layers of cheese, fine red tomatoes, fresh spices, and choice of toppings. Their secret recipe hasn't changed since 1966. Try their thin crust pizza, different styles, and same legendary flavor.
Let's go and get the tape. Hello, don't look at me like that.
At Bevix is a 50s, 60s, 70s style diner where Elvis is king. Here we serve greasy spoon type food. We serve burgers, meatloaf, chicken fried steak, anything that's greasy and delicious, all American we have. But most importantly, at Bevix has the most entertaining waitstaff in all of Chicago.
It's food and attitude.
You are not this excited to get food, okay?
The only thing that tops the kitsch is what comes out of the kitchen. Mouth-watering hot dogs, chilies, fries, and hamburgers. And you gotta try one of their to-die-for milkshakes.
Thickest, creamiest Chicagoland area.
It's comfort food just like Mom's. Well, it's probably better than Mom's. Sorry, Mom.
I'm Greg Moore. We are at Roots Handmade Pizza. The whole basis of the restaurant is a pizza recipe from my hometown. It's a malty crust. We do our own sausage, and everything goes under the cheese, not on top. We hand throw it, so it's hand tossed.
We're going to do a sausage pizza. The sausage is unique to us because we make our own sausage in-house. And unlike most sausage, ours is crumbled. So we make it, then we crumble it, we grind it twice, and so we cover the entire pizza. So every single bite you take is going to have a good amount of sausage in it.
We have unique pizzas like taco pizza. So it's a little different than what you're going to find maybe downtown at the typical places that people are going to go.
My name is Michael Bransford. I'm owner of Vincent Restaurant here in Andersonville. The cuisine is technically New American, but we are Dutch inspired as well. There's lots of traditional Dutch things on the menu as well as Dutch items that are played with in a New American way, and we're in a French bistro setting. We have something called snert on the menu, which everyone wants to know what it is. A Dutch split pea soup with caraway and bacon. And we put a beer battered haddock on top of that with a traditional European aioli that we make fresh every day. So these are our Amsterdam mussels when they come in the Amsterdam broth, which is anise and beer and butter, and they come with the frites, with the various dips. And these are the Indonesian spiced ribs with sambal aioli on the potato salad, and then cabbage with lime. For dessert, the most popular since we've opened has been the chocolate cake. It's chocolate cake with stuffed with peanut butter mousse with a dark chocolate sauce and sea salt on top. Wow. Yeah, it's good.
Hi, I'm Bert Cobb. This is Ryan Nolan. We're sitting in the bar at the Lobby Lounge in the Icon Theaters. The food we do is theater friendly, finger friendly, but has the flavors and the experience of an entree. Like we try to incorporate lots of ingredients, lots of flavors.
Our goal here is to kind of provide a high-end movie experience, like a very unique, iconic experience that you can't really get anywhere else, with high-end drinks and high-end food in just a very comfortable setting. In the theater, we try to keep it very quiet, intimate, and just a very nice setting for you to come or come with a guest and just enjoy your time.
Girl on the Go, it's just a fun place. I wanted to create a place that's the kind of restaurant that I want to hang out in, and we just have good food, great staff, like a big party. A few years ago I was on Top Chef, and I think it's just helped me get ready to open this restaurant. What's great is we have an open kitchen, so you can come say hi, which is fun. I can interact with the guests and with my cooks at the same time. I like it. What's fun about the menu here is that it changes all the time. We have about 80% local. We always have local meats. The olives, like the capers, the cauliflower and the green beans. It sounds silly, but they're actually quite delicious. We have a lot of different goat dishes because girl and the goat. So we have a smoked goat pizza. We do a lot of goat sausages. I think Girl on the Goat is great for Chicago because people are ready to try some fun new things to eat. And I think Chicago, people just want to have a good time, especially in the winter. Just come into a warm place, have a few drinks, eat some good food, and just hang out with your friends, and that's what we're all about.
When a pig drinks red wine, it turns purple. Whether it's true or not, we don't know, but we like the way it sounds because we have a wine bar here and then we serve a lot of different pork products, so it fit. Pork glaze steak. We do a lot of nose to tail cooking, fried pig's ears, pig liver pate, pork neck bone gravy, different parts of the pig that we like to utilize and have fun with. Huge vegetable list, something for everybody. Great selection of cheese, 50 wines under $40 or less. Beef bone marrow, we're going through about 300 to 400 pounds of bones a week. Lots of bones. The most expensive item on our menu is like $17, and that's for our Wagyu sirloin. Nice color on one side. Pick up. You know, we really wanted to hit value and affordability for the food and the wine. It's been pretty successful so far.
Duke's Ale House and Kitchen. Everything's really fresh and local organic focus throughout the menu. Everything's made from scratch, so it keeps us really versatile. We don't necessarily do it overly complex. We do it really simple and let people realize how good food can be, and we keep it affordable when you get the locally and sustainable and organic. We grow a lot of our own produce for the restaurant, and we're using everything that we produce. I'm the chef and I come out to the table, so I want to be proud of what I'm serving all the time.
Hi, I'm Charlie McKenna. I'm the chef owner of Lily's Q here in Chicago, in the neighborhood of Bucktown. Here we do award-winning competition barbecue. Thank you. We specialize in our pulled pork, which is our main competition item that we do. We also do a tri-tip, which is a California-style beef. We also do baby back ribs, and we also do our own hot links here. At Lily's Q, we also offer different southern items, southern dishes that we come from my heritage. We have a shrimp and grits, we have a low country boil, we also do boiled peanuts, pimento cheese, fried pickles. So we offer a wide array of foods that's different than just the barbecue, so that more people can come here than just want barbecue. At Lily's Q, we also offer all American craft beers, and that's to go with the American style food that we serve. We also have different types of moonshine that we serve in our moonshine cocktails.
Bloody Mary mix, but with moonshine, not vodka.
At Lily's Q, we offer a specialty item, which we do a whole hog competition style. And then what I do is I get a 30-pound whole hog in, and that comes for 6 to 8 people. You can make a reservation by calling the restaurant 48 hours in advance. It offers 4 appetizers and 8 sides that go with it. And we do that for groups of 6 to 8.
Publican is basically a American beer hall that emphasizes local, sustainable, fresh ingredients, a lot of pork, a lot of beer, oysters, and great seafood. We emphasize pork. One of our signature dishes is our charcuterie plate, which gives you a little sample of all the sausage work that we do. It's really about simple, fresh, letting the ingredients stand alone and really as little manipulation as possible and getting the best stuff we can. It's a place to be loud and have a good time. It's fun. It's a fun place.
So those were the best Chicago food finds. For more Citybuzz picks, follow them at Facebook and Twitter, and check me out at ericavitrini.tv.
When nighttime falls, nightlife picks up. From relaxed sports bars to eccentric vivacious clubs, Chicago is guaranteed to keep you on your toes and off your rocker. Soak in the ambiance and energy that Chicago has to offer by listening to none other than nightlife guru Billy Deck.
I think my bars and restaurants capture the spirit of Chicago because not only are they the best of food, service, presentation, but also because there's a serious sense of community and culture, very much like Chicago's in that it's diverse, it's very welcoming, and it's very forward and creative and exciting.
Speaking of exciting, no late night hangout will impress you as much as Rocket Bar and Grill with a comfortable and friendly atmosphere. And if being a party animal gives you a monster appetite, you are in luck. Downstairs there's everything. Gourmet, from Kobe beef burgers to truffle fries. Eating here is always a treat.
Hi, welcome to Stone Louis. My name is Jason. Here we have Ashley, Jessica, Nicole, and Sabrina. We are in River North in the city of Chicago. It's a little more cozy and everyone, it's intimate if you want to bring that special someone out. And we just have a great feeling. It's a nice place to come, sit down, relax, hang out with your friends. We got some of the best DJs in the city. We got some of the best DJs from Europe, all over the place. But yeah, no, it's just a great place to come hang out and, enjoy time with your friends.
The Guilt Bar will lift your spirits with theirs. Handcrafted cocktails, farm-friendly cuisine, and a value-driven wine list highlight this relaxed lounge and gastropub. The Guilt Bar's glowing reviews highlight the fact that there's nothing guilty about the pleasures here. Meanwhile, the Red Canary serves up some special drinks in a throwback atmosphere.
The Red Canary is a new concept that we started that is a 20s and 30s style theme. Chicago's a drinking town, and they enjoy their classics. The blood orange bitters, the brown sugar makes it sweet. The Red Canary is trying to bring old school bartending blended with new and create a cocktail list that people do come in specifically for because they're really excited about what's on it.
Welcome to Czar Ultra Lounge. We are a high-end nightlife bottle service nightclub. We are a vodka lounge. We specialize in many different vodkas. We have just an incredible atmosphere. We have LED lighted floors. We have an incredible DJ list. So it's just a very high-energy nightclub. We take care of our guests. We go to the nth degree to make sure that everyone is taken care of really well here at Czar.
Check out Citybuzz.com for even more information on Chicago and what's going on across the country. And follow Citybuzz on Twitter and Facebook.
I'm Jeffrey Lyons. Welcome to Chicago, the city of big shoulders. I've seen theater all over the world, but Chicago has a special flavor to it. After all, there's Second City and Steppenwolf, and household names like Bill Murray and Joe Mantegna, Tina Fey and Sean Hayes all got their start right here on the stage in Chicago. You probably won't see good baseball while you're here, but you're sure to see fine theater. And as is the case every month, this month, something exciting is happening on the stage right here in Chicago.
Richard Daley Jr., mayor of Chicago. Wherever he led, well, we decided we'd follow.
The South Side of Heaven is a thought-provoking satirical play which explores the fates which propel our world and universe. It makes fun of many themes ranging from politics to bigotry and even the cultural divide between the Cubs and the White Sox.
Hey, you what, man, once I master that thing, I'll impress all kinds of girls with that.
The show returns to the mantra that life is full of pain and misery, so why not make fun of it? The South Side of Heaven is now playing at Second City.
I'm Mike Campbell. I work at a donut shop in the Ukrainian village.
The show, which shook the Tony Awards last spring, has sprung up at Chicago's Apollo Theater. $1 Million Quartet cashes in on classic hits and a true story which has become a rock legend. It follows the 1956 jam session at Sun Records in Memphis with music icons Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Carl Perkins. Check out $1,000,000QuartetLive.com for more information.
The wildly popular Blue Man Group at the Briar Street Theater has just been given an infusion of new material, now with more wow. The show combines signature moments with new segments to provide an explosive evening of entertainment. Chicago Parent says the coolest blue guys in Chicago just got cooler, and Chicago now hails bigger, better, bluer. Just blocks away from Wrigley Field, audiences of all ages agree that if you haven't seen Blue Man Group, you haven't seen Chicago. For tickets, call 1-800-BLUE-MAN or visit blueman.com/Chicago.
That's the Citybuzz. For more insiders, tips, and city hotspots, go to citybuzz.com or follow us on Facebook and Twitter.